Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. This is non-sign specific. This is just a general message from the universe. This is timeless, so this could have resonated in the past, maybe not in the present or later in the near future, whenever you're brought and guided to see this reading. And we're just going to see what this general reading has for you. Keep in mind, general, not personal. If you guys are seeking a personal read, everything is in the description box below. You can either send me an email and you can pay me through my PayPal or Cash App if you guys are needing something more specific. And if it's just something like love, career, finance, or personal growth, self-development, you can just book me through my Etsy shop, where I also make, sell, and create oracle decks. If you guys are tarot readers and enthusiasts, I do use it throughout my YouTube and TikTok. So if you guys want to check my TikTok out, you can. It's, everything's in the description box. And lastly, I do have a natural soap and butter business. So every $40 for right now that you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. I'll send you a follow-up email. And if you don't see my email, make sure you check your spam. And lastly, next Monday, November 1st, that's when my prices are changing and going up. So if you guys do wish to book me, please do book me now. But we're going to get started. I'm just really going to follow my intuition on where the cards guide me and what you guys are needing to know from the universe. Oh, this came out. Understanding. What I need from you is understanding. I think you just guys need to broaden your perspective. Revelation. One more bottom of the deck. Okay. Determination. Root chakra. Bottom of the deck. Clear your energy. So first card with the understanding here. Ooh. What I get off rip, just need to open your perspective just a bit for a more grander scale of what you need to understand. Maybe certain lessons, maybe certain shoes you need to understand, and probably not walking if it's too hard, but just keep an open mind here. Don't be closed-minded. Be understanding. Be open to other perspectives. You know you're not always right. And revelation right here. This is talking about get ready for changes in your internal and your external. So it's time to create something new, or something new that you've been creating is about to come out in the external, and it's about to show up for you. So if you've been experiencing some pain, anxiety, things like that, it's just that you're going through certain changes. And it may also relate to your ego, of your illusions of how you feel like things should be. And this is also going to help broaden your perspective here. Because sometimes, you know, our ego isn't everything. So you need to understand that things are going to be shifting and changing, and it's going to give you a more understanding of your flow, your way of life, and things that are in store for you and how things work out for you. Then we have determination, root chakra. This is the big I am, where you establish yourself, but also is usually blocked by fear. But I feel like fear not, just stay determined and stay focused on the goal. Remember why you're doing this from the ground up, because this is the foundation. And then bottom of the deck, clear your energy. I feel like this came out last time when I did like a general energy reading. Clear your energy. So if you guys need to declutter your external, the internal, whatever you need to do, clean out your inside, your temple, your home, your sanctuary. just start clearing things that don't belong. Because Ganesha is also, you know, the deity of removing all blockages and what hinders you from where you're supposed to go. So declutter, clear your energy, be centered, and start with your root chakra and remember why you're doing what you're doing. And then trust that not everything is just your ego's way of perception. You're open to all ways of perception. All right. So don't limit yourself. Please, please, please don't limit yourself. We have faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So have faith. I feel like there are times when you guys do go through anxiety or overthinking too much. You're needing to have faith and trust that everything you want is working out for you, even if it's not in the way that you want it to. That's where the ego steps in. And that's why you have to have a bigger understanding and a broader perspective on things working out for you. Just because it doesn't look a certain way doesn't mean it already it's not working out in its best way for you. It's like I know what I'm trying to say, but my mind is so cluttered. I need to take my time. So that's another thing. You guys may be a little rushed and, of course, very anxious. Receiving. Every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So yeah, you have to trust. You have to have faith. Your inner guidance, the highest divine plan. Everything is already divinely orchestrated for you. You just have to trust that the plan is already in the works. So you can better receive. But you can't receive if everything is very cluttered. Your energy is cluttered and filled. You need to make room. Time to make some space, don't you think? And stop overthinking. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense the moment to moment what's needed. So I feel like your guides are always communicating with you. You always know what you need. But I feel like the overthinking blocks that for you. And that's why you need to stay determined and why you do what you do and whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to establish. I feel like you already know. You just gotta declutter. You already have the divine plan set up. You just gotta follow the directions and trust that divine path and accept your rewards. Then we have divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with the spirit. So again, you need to detach from that ego. And that's also what the Revelation card was talking about too. You need to separate the ego. And there are times we stick with the ego because it makes us feel safe. It makes us feel secure. It feels like we already centered that identity and everything should work around that identity. But we are very multifaceted human beings. We're not just one thing. We're not just what our ego says we are. We're limitless. So which one should I use next? I guess I'll keep it right here. We have desire. So remember what it is that you want, need, and desire. Whatever you're passionate about. Trust in your desires. And there's nothing wrong with having like a little intimate affair with what you desire and what you're trying to create for yourself. Because that's where you start seeing more results. Like fall in love more and more of what you're doing. Then we have magic. You are magical. This is kind of reminds me of a magician just a bit. Especially with the infinity symbol. It's like you're a master manifester. You know how to manipulate the energy to work best in your favor. It's like you're very powerful. And then we have simplicity. I feel like, again, you guys may also overcomplicate the simple stuff. Keep it simple. There's beauty in simplicity. You don't have to overthink it. Just surrender to the effortlessness. Surrender to the ease, grace, the infinite divine love. Because it's not that hard as you make it. Because, you know, don't you love doing things the easy way where you don't have to think, overthink? It's just simple. And then it's like that Lauryn Hill song, X Factor. It's like it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. So, again, don't overthink it. Trust it and listen. And then I'm getting Pocahontas with Grandmother Willow. And then it's that song. It's like, Que Natura, you will understand. And it's basically about like listening to your heart. Like it's going to guide you. If you guys are Disney fans though, but that's just me. But again, listen to your heart, and even intuition is right here. Our intuitions are in our emotions, not in logic. Logic helps us decode and helps us articulate, but intuition, it comes from our emotions. And then just listen to your heart. So it's speaking to you. So all you got to do is just listen. It is so simple. And then again, you also have your own divine connection to the spirit, to the inner Lord. So your journey is your personal journey and really nobody's business. So it's your path alone, and that's what makes it unique because it's yours. Bottom of the deck, knowledge. So maybe enhance your knowledge, learn something, take on something new, deeper your inner knowing and what you have to do, and to better understand yourself and the things around you. So again, you never stop learning. Never. That's one thing in life. You will never, ever stop learning. That's why we're here. This is the Earth School. All right, so we're going to get some stuff with the tarot. Keep in mind whatever zodiac sign spew out. If it resonates, all the better. If not, just follow the message, and there's no gender. It's all just energy. So let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got for my collection. 7 of Swords, reverse, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are going to be realizing some harsh truth that you've been getting in your own way. You've been self-sabotaging. You've been holding back and doing yourself harm by just overthinking with your thoughts alone. 2 of Swords, reverse. Libra energy. But you know, 2 plus 7 is 9. And they're both in the reverse. So it gives me like 9 of Swords reverse. So you guys are going to stop stressing and stop overthinking. And losing sleep. Okay. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Because it's been leaving you at a standstill. And this is going to be an extra message with this 8 of Cups reverse, Pisces. It's like you know you can't walk away from something, but something needs to be handled before you can actually move on to your happy place. Because with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, the hardest working knight in the deck and also the slowest, but the fact that it's in reverse and not moving, you've been thinking so much to the point where you haven't really been productive. And you're needing to be doing the necessary work, the necessary effort. Because what I always say is like, it's like life is like doing a group project with the divine. And when you do your part, it'll do its part. It's not going to reward your laziness and you being standstill. It's like being depressed and having anxieties are your biggest haters. It'll make you overthink the simple things that could be done in like 5 to 10 minutes. And you realize how simple it was and it wasn't that hard to begin with. And then you get so much more flowing and going. Oh, it was 1414 when I said that. So look up that number, 1414. But I feel like you guys have been in your head so much where you've been at a standstill and haven't been making progress or haven't been that productive. Or maybe you've just been doubting yourself before you even get there. You overthink the first step. Yeah, it's time to take that leap of faith. Fool, Aquarius, the rebel. Like you already have everything. Even though she's carrying less, she has everything she could possibly want and need, and she will gather everything else along the way. Like, she lacks nothing. And again, no gender. You guys don't lack anything. You have everything. So it is a lonely journey. You may feel like you're not supported, but trust and believe you are supported. Three of Cups reverse, Cancer. You are supported by the divine, but trust and believe this is your spiritual journey. This is your path. You do have to walk this alone. It's good to have friends along the way, but your journey, your lessons, they're all yours. Five of Pentacles reverse, Taurus. So yeah, you guys are going to be coming out of the cold, out of neglect. You're going to start making some changes here. Because 5 is also about change. But also, it's like this learned helplessness energy. It's like you have the key right here to open the door to new beginnings. But you feel like you don't have everything. Maybe not financially, whatever. But that's all going to change. You got to get out of your head and take risk. Because if you feel like you have nothing, you're at rock bottom, you have nowhere else to go but up. So what more do you have to lose? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Libra, or Gemini, Aquarius. So for sure, you need to be clear on your decisions. And I feel like hard lessons have taught you a lot, and you're more decisive. And you're just going to cut out any bullshit and listen to your intuition. Because she is very intuitive, too. But not like the Queen of Cups intuitive, but she's more logical. She smells bullshit from a mile away and cuts it out. She doesn't put up with nonsense. And I feel like that's the energy you guys are coming in with. Like, you have your sword ready in hand. So you are not to be played with. You are not to be tried. So we're going to get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will. So nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice. So I feel like you're just going to be working smarter and not operating out of impulse. You're actually going to be more sure and aware, and you're moving from experience. So every lesson that we learn is an experience. So never feel like you're starting from scratch. You're just starting from experience. Now you know better, so you're doing better. Page of Wands, reverse. Sag or Aries, Leo. Let's see some more. Four of Cups, reverse, Cancer. Two of Cups, reverse. More Cancer energy. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you stressed and feel all this burden in Sagittarius energy. But you need to, of course, let them go. Because if not, you're going to be very unhappy, very enthused, very reluctant to take the next step. You're going to be ignoring the signs and being upset on missed opportunities because the universe is trying to bless you here. It's like you have opportunity all around you, but you're just not aware of it. You have everything. But even in the little things, you have everything. And I feel like you're going to still think that everything's working against you and not for you. When really it is. You just really got to open your eyes and get out of your own head and stop being in your own way. So the moment you take that stand and make that choice to get out of your head is when things are going to start actually happening for you. And you're going to start realizing why certain things didn't work out. It's like, oh, because the universe was trying to give me something better. It was trying to give me something better than what I was asking for right here. You see this rainbow hand? So open your eyes. Stop being so stank and so stubborn. So let's see. We're going to close it out with a few oracle decks. And this will conclude the general energy reading from what the divine wants you to know. Because ain't nothing more hurtful than realizing you've been in your way the whole time. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. It's time to give. Give to yourself. And stop taking things out of yourself to give to other people. It's time to give to yourself. A new start is coming. New moon. The next new moon is in Scorpio. And that's on the 4th. So prepare to start manifesting. Then we have step out of your comfort zone. North, no. Stop getting in your own way. Then we have adjustments are required. You need to fix some shit. And I feel like it's mainly mentally because you overthink. You overthink the small stuff because manifesting is so simple. Getting everything that you want is so simple. Everything that you have, you can create something out of nothing. And also that's what the magician energy is about too. Magic. They turn something out of nothing, out of the most smallest things, because you are a creator. So you need to start making some adjustments. Please and thank you. Sign management. Then we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon is really being tested. Like, do you really want this? Do you really want these blessings that you've been asking for, that you've been working towards? Because if we give it to you and you fuck it up, it's not going to be pretty. So it's being tested. Do you really want this? You need to show it. You need to prove it. Even in the little steps. There's value in the little steps. Then we have believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Everything is possible. Even like the word impossible is just spelled I'm possible. You're possible. You can make something out of anything. Just because it doesn't seem logically possible in the 3D doesn't mean things aren't in the works in the 5D. So trust in the divine. Have faith, please, and thank you. I cannot emphasize this enough, collective. Okay. We have gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Again, this is going to feel like a lonely journey. But baby, you're gold. You don't need no one else to fix you. Again, it's good to have people along the way. But, again, this is your journey. Then we have voyage. You already have all the answers. You already know. Y'all just like to overthink so much. I feel like I'm dealing with a group of collectives. I mean, I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. Y'all are ask holes. Ask holes. Like, you ask the same questions or same questions in a different type of way and you're expecting a different answer. But it's like you keep getting the same answers every time. Or it's like you don't do much about it. You just keep asking and asking. It's like it's right there. It's always been right there. It's always been right there. You probably just make your spirit guides very temperamental. Like, it's right here. You have it. Then we have feather. Think first before you judge. Before you judge yourself, before you judge others, be mindful of your thoughts. Take care of your thoughts. And do not be judgmental because, again, you never know what other people are going through. And people don't know what you're going through. So wouldn't you want people to be kind to you? So be more understanding and have a more open perspective, like we said before. Then we have evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. I know, like, certain things in life has been making you a little salty. Like, salty than the Dead Sea, saltier than the ocean. Like, on a scale of pretzel to ocean, like, how salty y'all be? Like Lay's chip? Because y'all don't need that. Y'all need sugars. You need the Auntie Anne's, Cinnabons, sweetness kind of thing. So just be nice to yourself and watch how things nicely work out for you. But it does start with the self first. All right, let's see how these angels, gods, and goddesses are guiding you. We have God of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. And I feel like that's when decluttering can start. Like, there's some parts of you, like maybe you need a Reiki specialist to get your chakras aligned. All that spiritual healing. Because when you're good in the internal, you make better external decisions. And then you start seeing opportunities everywhere. We have angel of diet and nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat, drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. Food does affect your mood. Keep that in mind. You can't have too much of everything. You know what your body is wanting. Listen to your body. You know sweets aren't good for you right now. Don't do sweets. Or get sugar alternatives. And make sure, like, maybe even just look up more vegan or vegetarian recipes. You don't have to be a straight-on vegan or vegetarian. But incorporate certain things into your diet. Make smoothies. Or whatever. But just take care of your body. Because again, when you take care of your internal and also exercise and work out, like you start operating out of a better emotion and you start looking at things in a more positive aspect. So do, please and thank you, take care of yourself, your mind, your body, because you're just going to need that to help you guide yourself along the way. Everything's just about a mindset. Jeez, are they done? Okay, just one more card and bottom of the day. That's all I ask. Or I'm taking from the top. Okay, thank you. Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. So healing is a big aspect right now. And maybe you're addicted to your bad habits. So whatever you do too much of, that you overindulge, that distract you from your goals, you need to heal from that and stop going towards it. It's giving a lot of devil energy, Capricorn energy, that addiction. And you feel like you need to keep doing that in order to operate, to feel better about yourself, or you need an escape so you won't have to think about it, when really it's prolonging your goals and making you even more unhappy, because you know in the back of your mind it's talking to you. You know what you should be doing, but you're choosing to ignore. And it's not going to be pretty if you keep ignoring. We have Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment. So you guys are safe. Your household, your foundation is safe. You just got to start taking care of you just a little bit more. Okay? So we're going to start incorporating some of my decks. First, we're going to use some brutally honest messages. This might hurt or burn because it's fire. But it's all out of love. If it's too hot, stay out of the kitchen. But I know you're hungry, so you need some soul food. That's why you're here. So I'm here to feed and nourish the soul, giving you what's good, again, for your diet and nutrition. And diet isn't always about food. It's also about the things you're around, the things you listen to, the people you're around. Like, you got to be good to yourself and your health. We will all cross over one day. Give your life meaning and stop wasting time on people and places that aren't worth yours. Live, damn it. Stop wasting your time with people, because again, that was just saying that. Diet isn't just about food. It's more than that. It's about the things that you're around that influences you. Like, you need brain food. And what's feeding your brain right now? It needs to be filled with positive stuff. Protection. Ground, cleanse, and take salt baths. Some shit may go down. Protect your peace. So do some self-care regimens. Honor your sacred space. Cleanse. Honor your temple, your body. Because some shifts and transformations is about to go down. You need to be ready. We have stopped giving them so much credit and the benefit of the doubt. They are showing you who they are. So certain people, you're needing to get rid of certain people for some of you. That's also part of your energetic blockages, because people will block your blessings and you don't even know it. Their negative aura, vibration can hinder you from your blessings. Don't do that. Because trust me, when I had a friend who I thought was my friend get rid of themselves, I did not start getting my blessings. Like, I got my blessings the day after they left, after they had their dramatic exit. And I don't regret a thing since. Like, the universe showed me and I honored the lesson and I am grateful. So some people, you may have to just take out the trash. So, ooh, I did not see this. We have blood family isn't always real family. Fuck the fakes. So it could be family members that are haters. But just because y'all blood, it doesn't mean it's always good for you. Because just because you love them doesn't mean you actually like them and you fuck with them. So you stick to the family you create and also your soul tribe, your soul family. Because sometimes they're the realest ones than blood. Because blood will feel like they're too obligated. And they feel like they're too entitled. So they always try to take advantage of that all because you're blood. It's not always thicker than water. Too thick, you might choke. Let me stop. We have grab some popcorn and let karma handle their asses. You don't need to do a damn thing. So I feel like there are times you want to act on impulse. The universe is saying don't do it. Just watch. Get some 3D glasses. Get some popcorn. I can watch with you, you know. But don't do a thing. Don't lift a finger. Because, again, you don't need no more salt in your life. You need sugar. You need sweetness. All right. Next deck we're going to use is my Note to Self from the Highest Self. We're going to see what your highest self wants you to know. Okay. When called upon a higher purpose, you must serve. It's time for some shifts. You're about to shift. Whether you like it or not, you've been wanting this. And sometimes these shifts calls for isolation. Some people can't come with you. We have bending your boundaries is self-sabotage. Say no if you need to. I feel like you've been letting people get over on you because you want to be nice, or again, it could be family and taking advantage of it. And that's why you got to embody that Queen of Swords. Again, no gender. And start cutting some shit out and cut the bullshit. Because you're not with the bullshit. Like, as you elevate, it's going to require a different version of you. And you can't take this version of you that's a yes man to everybody. Say no. No is self-love. We have you are not your wounds. You are not the pain these people caused you. You're just an experiencer. Because we are not our thoughts. We are not our feelings. We're here to experience these things. Once they come, they come. But once it's time to let go, you let go. You felt the feeling, but it doesn't mean you have to stay with those feelings. And then bottom of the deck, create your affirmations. I feel like you need to start putting good things into yourself and stop waiting for other people to do it. You need to start having a good diet for yourself. Start saying good things. Don't wait on other people to do it. You create it because you're the creator. And can nobody imitate the creator? All right, next we're going to use my word of advice, bestie. Your choices create your reality. Choose wisely. But again, once you start doing that spiritual work internally cleaning house, you're going to want to do more better things. It's going to be a whole domino effect of good choices. So you're going to see how it's going to operate for you in the external. But make sure you take care of your internal first. I knew this was going to come out. Be open to perspectives. You're not always right. And you just might learn something because we're here to learn. And then crazy, you're not always going to have the answers. Huh? I mean, it's crazy, right? I mean, we want the answers, but answers come in time. And you create your own answers. But you know, you just got to live and experience and just go through the motions and figure out what you need to do and listen to your intuition and stop doubting yourself. Please and thank you. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're learning. It's like, I don't care even if you graduated school or not, we're always going to be a freshman at life. There's always something new. Don't be hard on yourself. Because one thing, that's when it was talking about, what was that card? Where was it? Right here. Feather, think first before you judge. Don't overthink and do not judge yourself. Don't overdo it. Because I feel like you are your biggest critic and you need to start praising yourself more. And that's why you have to create those affirmations and give yourself the sugar you deserve. And then also, again, take a break from your thoughts and go have some fun. Like, get out of your head. You're giving yourself some mental torment. So, yeah, take a break. It's messy in your head a little bit, too. Just take a break. Woo-saw. Go to a Reiki specialist. get some energetic clearing, and figure out more of what you need to do. Because you need to purge those things. And I feel like it also starts from your root chakra. Because you're losing sense of who you are and what you should do because you're letting outside influences get to you. So, you know, I was debating whether I wanted to do this or not, but because I love you guys so much, I will be using my karmic rewards and karmic consequences. So, we're going to do the karmic consequences to see, for you guys being disobedient and holding yourself back, if you choose to stay in that energy, what's going to happen. And then with the karmic rewards, we're going to see what will happen when you are obedient, or what you will be missing out on if you're not obedient. So first, consequences. This is in my Etsy shop as well, both these cards. Like these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards are in my shop. So, karmic consequences, what you want to avoid. Insufficient funds. So you're going to stay in that 5 of Pentacles energy. Because when you keep putting in your mindset, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, you're going to be even broker. Gossip. Gossip is such a low vibrational task. So you're going to be the talk around town, and not in a good way. Or certain gossips are going to block your blessings. Lack of self-care. Ooh, so y'all just not going to be looking your best. It's going to be a little funky. Probably not going to be taking showers, or not doing things like washing things, clothes, like anything that's like self-care wise, things that you love to do, you're not going to do. You're just going to be looking very rough. And then bottom of the deck, you might attract energy vampires, or you'll become an energy vampire. So wouldn't you like to avoid these things? Get some clearing. All right, let's see what blessings that you're holding up for yourself. Because I need you guys to do better. Okie doke. Let's see. We have moving on. The biggest beauty that we get to have in life is moving on and letting go, off to new beginnings. So you're blocking your forward movement. Then we have becoming an inspiration. Your story is going to be a testimony for others who are waiting for your story. So, I mean, you're going to be an inspiration to many, whether you know it or not. One more, bottom of the deck. One more. Then we have embracing your shadow side. So again, our shadow side is not our enemy. Our shadow side is really there to protect us from when we feel triggered, when we feel disrespected. It's a way of self-love because it's protecting you. And even anger is a form of self-love because you wouldn't want yourself to be disrespected. So again, you're going to make peace with your shadow side and know that it's also a part of you. It's not an enemy. And then bottom of the deck, other people's jealousy are fueling your success. So again, people in your life that has been, I don't know, wait, what did I also see? I think it was something back here. It says, you are loved, you are lovable, and many people will envy you because you're a reflection of their insecurities. You're a reflection of their insecurities. So you're going to have a lot of people jealous of this globe. And I feel like that's another thing. People have held you back or are energetically holding you back because they can see where you're going more than you can. And they know what you're capable of. So they want you to be in that low vibrational energy with them. Because it's crazy. The people you know don't support you versus strangers. So move towards the unknown, my loves. It's okay. Like, you don't have to take these people with you. And there's going to be more people coming along the way. It may feel lonely at first, but the universe is going to put the right people in your path. So that's all I have for you, collective. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love, love, love to read them. I will keep an active watch because YouTube does turn off my comments from time to time, but I do turn them back on. So if you guys do want to share some personal testimonies, I will be actively looking to make sure it's still on. And I do have 2 other social medias. I have a TikTok and an Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on those platforms, I would love, love, love to have you. Also, again, you can find the last 5 decks that I use in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. And if this wasn't the reading for you, then maybe the next energetic reading will be. And reminder, Monday, November 1st, my prices are changing. So if you guys do want to book me now. Namaste, Ashe. Ashe, namaste. Love you.